Tuesday, October 24th, 2023, Dreamvlog. So my dream was crazy. In my dream, it was my birthday. And my birthday, my mom had took me to the bank. And for some reason, the bank was behind. We were in West Salem. We still live in West Salem. The bank was behind, on the back streets. It was like over there by the library in West Salem, a little library. And it was like Chase Bank or something like that. And my mom had took me over there, and I was making a bank account on, I think it was U.S. Bank or Chase Bank, one or two. And I was making a bank account for my first bank account. I don't have no real bank accounts. I only have, in real life, only have Chime. You know what I mean? But in my dream, it was my birthday, and I was making a bank account, putting money in my account, whatever. And Sandy was there. I think my sister might have been there too. And then in the bank, there was like a workout area with treadmills and stuff. And then she took a picture right there with the treadmill, and she was in her power chair. And then for some reason, my mom was signing up for an apartment. I forgot the name on the paper. It was M or Dolan or something like that. I don't know. But she was signing up for an apartment to move. And then anyways, I leave the bank, and I go back, and I see my homie Frankie Gerbay in there, and I see a whole bunch of people who were from Boys and Girls Club days, back in the day that I met at Boys and Girls Club. I think it was Vanessa, and someone else. I think Trina Case was there too, and who else? I can't remember. But there's a whole bunch, like a couple people there just watching me, and I felt like I was being watched. I was being watched and being followed into the bank. And I go in, and I'm just being watched, right? And for some reason, before that, I had lost my phone, or someone stole my phone and stuff. And I'm walking outside the bank, and there's a hallway and a stairwell going downstairs. I talked to Frankie Gerbay, and he was like, he's my native homie. He's cool as fuck. I walk out. I used to play Fortnite with him in real life. And then I walk out to the bank in the hallway, and then there was a white butterfly flying next to me. I was like, "Hey Frankie, what does that mean? And you're Native American." And he said something weird. He was telling me it was like a silk moth or something like that. It wasn't silk. He said something else. It was like a caterpillar or something like that. And then I see my phone right there set on like the stool part, or not a stool part, but like on the little counter part type thing. And it was, my phone was there, my iPhone was there, and then something else. And I grabbed it, and I was like, I knew if someone was helping me. And I had this other little cheap phone, like this little Nokia type phone, I don't know. And I was texting people from it. And where my phone was at, I grabbed my phone, and then it looked like there was an altar there. There was a statue of Archangel Michael, a colored statue of Archangel Michael, and he was watching over me closely, being solidified. When it comes, the statue came in my dream to show me that he was solidified. He was solidified in my life, right? Solid, you know what I mean? A statue is solid. And when I grabbed my phone, I seen the altar there, and there was a whole bunch of things on there, but the thing I noticed most was a colored statue of Archangel Michael, Saint Michael the Archangel. And I just felt kind of at peace, kind of like, okay, I'm good, you know what I mean? I'm good. No matter what I go through, no matter what anxieties come against me, no matter who's stalking me, who's doing wrong against me, I'm a prophet and I'm good. You know what I mean? And I didn't think I was a prophet in a dream at this dream, but I have in many dreams. But I just remember thinking I was good. You know what I mean? No matter what comes against me, I'm good, regardless. And that's what I felt when right before that, I seen the white butterfly, right? So it was a double symbolism of purity and goodness. I'm on the right path, no matter who comes against me. And then I go outside, right? And people were stalking me, right? It was my dad and some other people, and they were trying to kill me, or someone was trying to kill me, trying to say you know what I mean? I slept with somebody or some shit like that. And then I was walking around and they were trying to kill me, right? And people were stalking me everywhere the whole time of the dream. And a lot of these people in my dream could be just spirits or demons that are manifesting the face of my friends and family. So always keep that in mind. Sometimes I have prophetic dreams of actual people, and sometimes they're spirits. And I'm walking around, and they're trying to kill me, right? And they're just following around. And I ended up walking down the street behind the apartment complex in West Salem. And the street was like a different name. In real life, it's a different name. But in my dream, it was like started with a C, Kringon or Kring or something like that. And there was people stalking me, right? And across the street was like a little park or something, like a little, I don't know what it was. But they were stalking me right there. I'm walking down the street. There's females following me, right? And there's females following me. And then I see this little Mexican dude, little chubby, like Mexican cat with short curly hair, or wavy hair. And I don't know, this dude attacks me with somebody else, I think with the female. And attacks me, right? And then they attacked me, right? He tries to attack me, right? And he had a big black snake, a huge, like, poisonous snake, a big old black, like, poisonous snake. And I had dropped my phone on the ground. It was my other phone. It was like a little Nokia or a little old school phone. It was like pinkish purplish color, and a pinkish purplish color, and I dropped it, right? And I was calling 911. I seen an ambulance already parked right there, and then one of the female that was following me walks from over there. She had brownish hair and I think these eyes. I can't remember these. I think they were green or brown or something, but they just were potent. Like I can tell those eyes were hers, you know. And she was walking up. She's like, "What are you gonna do?" Because she was part of the ambulance. So it was like the medics were involved or the nurses were involved, right? And I was dialing 911 on my phone before I lost it, and so I dialed 911, and it kept messing up. I kept pushing 912 or 91 something in my dream, and then finally I pushed it and I called it, and I didn't even talk on the phone. But then that dude with the snake started attacking me. I dropped my phone, right? And the snake didn't really attack me, but it was there, you know what I mean? It was meant to attack me. And then I pick up my phone, right? And my sweater or something, I took off my sweater or something like that. But I pick it up and I walk away, and I leave untouched, unharmed. And just felt like I got hurt or something, but I was untouched and unharmed. And then for some reason I remember dreaming of my homie Martin Gonzalez and David Martinez, and my homie Giant, and he changed his name to a different name to his baby's mama's last name, legally. But anyways, I go to this house, right, and it reminded me of Giant's old house that I used to go to, and then I was there chilling, and for some reason Martin was there or something, and he like disappeared, or his presence was there. I felt it, like he wasn't actually there, but I felt his presence was there. And then I see my blanket, this blanket right here, this bluish blanket, I see it over somebody's head on the couch, and Giant was laying down. And I go to the bathroom, and there was like a bar, like the bars where you put the where you hang the towels on. It was like that. I opened the door, and a bar like that was blocking the door from opening. I go in there and take a pee, and there was a fish. There was a fish in the bottom of the toilet thing, and a fish means new life. So someone was trying to get a new life by framing me or setting me up or doing wrong against me spiritually or physically, and I pissed on it. And pissing is a curse, you know what I mean? And the toilet was like a bowl bucket on the bottom, and then the top part had like a little top part. It was weird. It looked like one of those old school toilets, like where you pull the string, you pull the little chain, and the top part like releases. I don't know. I think I've seen them before in back in the day. And then there was a fish in the bottom part, and I was pissing on the fish, and I felt bad because I was like, what the heck is in there? And it was like a little black fish. And then I go, and then all of a sudden, I think David or Martin or both of them come to the door and start saying something. Start saying something bad to me, like, they were attacking me, like they were both attacking me or something. So then I come out the bathroom, or he comes in, and I had a spirit guide there. I had a spirit guide right there. I had a spirit guide in the bathroom with me. I think it was Martin, maybe. I think Martin was in the bathroom with me, and then David came in. David came in the bathroom and tried to attack us and try to threaten us, right? And then I leave. I think my spirit guide took the face of Martin, because he used to be my old best friend, and I think that's what happened. One of my angels or one of my spirit guides took the face of Martin and was hanging with me, and then my homie Giant came in and tried to threaten me, and basically trying to get me killed, and then I walk out. I leave the house, right? And I walk out on this long hallway. I see this long hallway, and I walk out the long hallway, and this is not in real life. This is a dream. And then, because in his old house, he didn't have a long hallway. And then I left the house, and I go back, and I was like in West Salem again, but there was a whole bunch of stores there. There was like a froyo there, and like a whole bunch of stores, right? And there was a whole bunch of like Starbucks. I don't think it wasn't even none of those shops, but it was like all knockoff shops or different stores like those shops. And I was walking over there, right? And I walk over, and I see the snake on the ground, and they were killing the snake that was trying to attack me earlier. That fat dude was right there, and he felt like he messed up or something, and he was stabbing the snake. He was stabbing the snake with like a I don't know, like a piece of metal. It looked like a ice pick, like a screwdriver or an ice pick, and he was stabbing the snake for me, and he was killing the snake. I was like, don't kill it, because me trying to be vegan, I like try to preserve life, try to preserve people, help people, preserve animals, and stuff like that, right? I'm a struggling vegan though. Sometimes I'll slip up and eat meat, but I try to preserve life. I'm a pacifist and a vegan, so I try to help people, heal people, and help animals. You know what I mean? Heal, not promote violence against animals or people. So you know what I mean? Help and heal the world. Everything has a soul. So even the animal, even bugs have souls. But anyways, he was stabbing the he was stabbing the snake. It was a big black snake, and he was stabbing it. He's stabbing it. It looked like it was all messed up already, bleeding out like black blood. And I was like, no, don't kill it, don't kill it. And I was hoping it was still alive, and it was all like curled up. You know, when snakes or worms curl up and they're dying. It was like that, but it wasn't moving. It wasn't moving. So he killed the snake, the black snake that was trying to attack me. So like, and it's a symbolism of the serpent, right? That everything against me is going to be killed, is going to be took down and stopped. It's a symbolism, a biblical symbolism. So in the Bible, the serpent is the evil one, right? The serpent is Satan, or in theology, some people say Samael, the fallen angel. But the serpent is symbolism, a biblical symbolism. This is a biblical dream, saying that everything that's coming against me, maybe he attacked me, but I walked away unharmed earlier in that dream, and then that whoever is attacking me was going to be killed, or is going to be put in jail or something to that nature, because someone else is gonna point him out or take him down for me, right? And without my knowledge, obviously, because I don't promote violence. But that's a biblical dream. I dream of Archangel Michael, and then I have a dream of a snake, which is Archangel Michael destroys the serpent, destroys the dragon. Lucifer in the Bible turns into a dragon. So when Lucifer defeated the dragon in the Bible, that's the snake, that's the serpent. And then the serpent in my dream gets destroyed and gets put down. So that's the enemy. The enemy is going to be put down by Archangel Michael and God, and you know what I mean, my spirit team. And so this is a biblical dream, with symbolism, and a prophetic dream. And then I walk away, or no, I see the fat guy. He's in a black shirt. The fat guy was in a black shirt, right? And he was a demon too. Like, he was evil. He was trying to attack me at first, but then he had realization that he shouldn't attack me, and that's why he attacked the snake and stopped the snake from hurting me a second time. And then he walked away, and he was up the street was the driveway to my old complex in West Salem, and he was sitting in it. I was on the back road, right? And he was sitting right there in a black shirt, just sitting there right there at the entrance of my apartment complex, which can be symbolism, is anybody from that complex or associated with my old complex that is against me is gonna be in jail or be perished or something like that. And that the driveway is symbolism of open roads, of me being free from that. You know what I mean? And him sitting at the front of the open roads, taking out the nonsense, you know what I mean? The bad people or the bad things. And then what else? I walk away, I go somewhere else. Oh yeah, I remember Sandy being in my dream too. So in my dream, it was weird. I don't know if this is true, but in my dream, when they were telling me that Sandy was doing scams and fraud in my name, and that she had made a bank account. When I went to make a bank account in West Salem, they had made a bank account in my name and stuff like this. I don't know if this is true. It could be deterred because I seen her last night or whatever. And then could just be just subconscious fear, because I used to think she was setting me up, right? But I never really talked to her, so you know what I mean, before. But in my dream, she was doing scams and fraud in my name, and she was making bank accounts in my name, and I had this paperwork that my mom had handed me. My mom would give me paperwork. My mom was giving me paperwork to sign to make my own bank account, and I was trusting her in my dream, right? And then someone had told me, "Oh, Sandy put her name in there or whatever," da 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 da, and but this could be a subconscious fear. I don't know if this part's real, but I know people do scams and frauds in my name, and I've reported it to police and the FBI already. So anybody doing stuff in my name, the FBI or the police probably, could investigate it in real life. But anyways, and anyways, I found in real life, I found people working in my name, and I've also found on my old credit report, I found loans and car rentals, which I don't even know how to drive. All that stuff. So people have done stuff in my name for the past 10 years without my knowledge. But anyways, in my dream, Sandy was like trying to scam me or something like that, and then what else? But it could be a subconscious fear, like, I don't know if that's true, but anyways, I was what else? There was another part of my dream. Oh yeah, I was walking, and I remember seeing like this like knockoff stores. It wasn't even knockoff stores. It looked like in better stores than the actual stores, Froyo and Starbucks and all that. It looked like just a little plaza. It looked like a little plaza. It looked like a plaza, right? Of like just a whole bunch of stores, like, yogurt stores and coffee stores, like a little plaza. So I'm walking in a little plaza, and I'm being followed by some older white dudes. They look like bikers, or they look like, like some Norse pagans or something like that. Just some older white dudes with like beards and stuff. And then I'm walking around, and they're just following me, and I catch them looking at me. They don't say nothing. They're just like following me and watching me, right? And then I see the homeboy, baby boy, the homeboy baby, and we used to call him Babyface. That's the homeboy. We used to live right next to each other in real life. I used to live like one house over from him. We used to live on one house over from his mom's house. I used to kick it with him and Caesar all the time, Frankie and Caesar. But we used to drink with him and his brothers all the time and listen to corridos. But yeah. Anyways, he was following me, right? He was following me too. Like, he was talking to the white dudes, and he was like following me, and he felt bad, like he was supposed to attack me. And he brought another homeboy with him, and he brought another homeboy with him, and he's like the OG. He's like an OG now from North, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But anyways, he was supposed to attack me, right? And he's following me through this like ice cream shop or this froyo shop, and I'm walking through, and I see the white dudes sitting at the door by the entrance, and they're just looking at me, talking amongst each other, and I could feel their energy, right? And I walk out the front door right next to them, and they don't say shit. And then baby boy comes after me and is like, hey, what's up? And I felt this anxiety. I was like, what's up? And then he brought this other homeboy the other homeboy pulled out a knife, and he was about to shank me, right? And baby boy grabs that fool's hand and makes him shank himself, makes him shank the homeboy. And he was talking to me, like he was looking out for me, you know what I'm saying? And he was talking to me. He wanted to attack me because he was supposed to, but he protected me, and he grabbed, the other fool was about to shank me, and he grabbed that fool's wrist or hand and made him shank himself. And all I see is his white shirt with a blood spot on the other fool's shirt, the other homeboy's shirt. It was like, I think it was a younger homeboy. And then so it looked like baby would making him shank himself, and I see the blood spot on that fool's white shirt just start bleeding, like growing in circles. You know how when you stab somebody, the shirt like catches all the blood, and it just grows and grows and big. It was doing that, but it grew about to like this big. And then I mean, probably a lot of people don't know how it happens when you stab people, so I don't even know why I said that. Well, when you stab people in the movies. But anyways, it feels like hard jello, and you pull it out. Sometimes it gets stuck. Nah, just kidding. No, but anyways, um, stab a steak, stab a steak. But anyways, stab a pot roast. Um, anyways, anyways, he protected me, and you know what I mean? I don't know. We grew up together, me, Isaac, and baby boy. We grew up together, right? Putting in work and shit at North Salem High School, and then we became neighbors, and I used to drink with them and all the time and all that. You know what I mean? But yeah. I mean, if I didn't change my life, I would have been an OG too. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, what was it called? Then um, then I think that was it. I think that was it. But that was the homeboy baby boy, who used to be our neighbor back in the day. They called me crazy. One time I had Noel and baby boy over there, and they see me get attacked by like 12 cops, and they said I almost stabbed my dog and all this crazy shit. And they took like 12 cops to calm me down. I was like pushing all the cops off me, and they were like, damn, that fool's crazy. And then I lived next to Juan too. Who was it? Juan, little ass Juan, I forgot his name, but he would always feed my dogs tortillas. He used to work at the tortilla factory. He was in it too. But yeah, but but yeah, I forgot his name. They used to call him something. Juan something. I forgot his name. But anyways, he used to feed my pit bull tortillas. He would throw them over the fence all the time and feed my pit. It was actually Isaac's dog. My brother Isaac had a pit bull, and he left it at our house, and we called it Hennessy. But I'd walk my pit bull around the block all the time. But that was my dream.